Hello everyone and welcome to another video of the Sky channel. So this video is going to be on the new evolution called Epic Enhance. And I want to give a big thank you to Robot for sharing this video with us because he is one of the very few people that have actually unlocked the Epic Enhance. So a big thank you to him. Because of him, we're all able to get to see it firsthand, even though we might be really far away from actually unlocking it. So as you can see, to unlock it, you need to actually get Excellent Enhance all the way to 100%. Going into the tree, the first one, Higher Morale, you can see it increases all squads attack by 1%. And of course, there are 20 levels, so that means that by level 20, we are going to be looking at about 20% increase in all of your squad's attack, which is not that bad. One thing to note here is that the first evolution of Excellent Enhance cost 2,250 creature remains at level 1. The first one from Epic Enhance, as you can see here, 3,600 for the first evolution to get it to level 1. That should just give you a perspective that Epic Enhance does seem to be a little bit more costly compared to the Excellent Enhance, which isn't too surprising. Going to the Fierce Offense, when attacking, increase all squads' normal attack damage by 0.5%. So that's an interesting one. So when you're attacking, your normal attack damage gets increased, and at level 20, we should be looking at around 10% increase in normal attack damage. That should work pretty well if you're still using the Baron Land Shooter meta, which included DB, Weaver, and Wise Berserker. And then the Mega Disruption, when attacking, increase all squads' skill damage. And at level 1, it's 0.5%. At level 20, it should be 10%. Now that's very interesting. The other one is giving you normal attack damage. So in case you're still using the normal attack meta, that should be pretty helpful. This one is giving skill damage of about 10%, which is pretty high in my opinion. And that should probably be the one that I would be focusing on because I am using a skill damage focused unit, and of course skill damage really helps with your Groundhog and Pangolin as well. So this seems to be a pretty good one if you ask me. I'd probably be focusing on trying to get this once I actually get far enough to unlock this evolution to begin with. Next up, Flexible Reaction. Decrease counter effect from enemy soldier ants. Again, 0.5% at level 1, and at level 20 it should be 10% decrease in the counter effects of the enemy soldier ants. Next, there's 3 in the same row. The first one is increasing the frontline squad skill defense by 1%. So by level 20, it should be 20%, which is pretty nice. You do want your front line to be able to take in enemy skill attacks, so that seems like a pretty nice fit here. And 20% is quite nice if you ask me. Then the next one, same thing, but middle line squad skill defense. Again, 1% at level 1, so 20% at level 20, and it's also skill defense. Third one, again, same thing, skill defense, 1% at level 1, 20% at level 20, but that's for the backline skill defense. So each of those 3 that were in the same row, they're all giving skill defense, just that you have to do it individually for each line of your unit. Next up, Iron Defense, increase all squads defense by 1%. So at level 20 it should be 20%, which is of course nice to have as well. 20% defense for all your squads. Next up, there's 2 in a row. The first one is Defensive Strike. So when you're defending, it increases all your squads normal attack damage, and the other one is when defending, increases all squads skill damage, and both of them are 0.5% at level 1 and should be 10% at level 20. So the ones that we looked at earlier, they were when attacking, increase squad skill damage and squad normal attack damage. These are the same, just that this time it's considering when defending. That only covers the attacking part, and this only covers the defending part. Next up, Target Weakness, increase the counter effect to enemy soldier ants by 0.5%, so 10% at level 20, and it's increasing your counter effect to enemies. Next, another one of those 3 in a row ones, and this time it's increasing squad skill attack by 1%, so at level 20 it's going to be a 20% increase in skill attack. As you can imagine, there's one for each line of your squad, so if you want to get 20% on all 3 lines, you need to get through all 3 of these evolutions to get there. Next, Vibrant Health, increases all squad's health by 1% and 20% by level 20, so a 20% increase in health, which is pretty nice to have. And finally, the last one is Epic Tactic. If any damage skill of our squads is not released in the first round, the chance of its release and its damage will increase in the second round. I guess certain ants that take one round of preparation might probably benefit from this, especially if their probability of releasing the skills after the round of preparation is low. This can actually help a lot. But of course, getting here for most of us is going to take a very long time. Like for me personally, I don't think I'm going to be getting here within the next year. But of course, I found it interesting to see what the evolutions have to offer. And for me personally, I am probably going to get my 3D10 before I even go to Excellent Enhance and start evolving that. So a long time for me before I actually get to the Epic Enhance. And since I still have you here, I want you to know that you can save a lot of money in your in-game purchases using Aptoide. Follow the video that I have in the description below that's going to guide you through the process on how you can do that. Make sure you're using our Sky8 promo code and make sure you keep re-entering the promo code every 2 months because it does get reset after 2 months and you need to push it back in on certain dates. And that's when the promo code gets reset on the back end. So you just need to put that back in to keep getting the amazing bonuses on all of your in-game purchases. Many of my friends have tried it. They're extremely happy and they're extremely grateful because it's helping them save a lot of money. And I want you to benefit from it as well. And if you have any questions, join our Discord. I'll be happy to guide you through the process. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like the video, share it with your friends, and comment below. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you in the next one.